A new online petition is urging the UK government to introduce a new social energy tariff for disabled and financially vulnerable people who are rationing energy. Petition creator Dan White argues that an energy social tariff based on household income and household energy consumption could lift millions out of fuel poverty. Last week, Ofgem announced that household energy bills will fall by 12.3% to their lowest level since February 2022 from the start of April. However, despite the upcoming drop, which should see millions of households on the standard tariff with typical, average usage save money, the standing charge for electricity will go up from 53 pence per day to 60 pence, 50 pence per kilowatt-hour, while the standing charge on gas will rise from 29 pence per day to 31 pence, 6.04 pence per kilowatt-hour. The disability campaigner warns that the standing charges will directly affect people with medical equipment or health conditions, as some are not charging essential equipment they need daily as they cannot afford their heating. As a result, Dan warns that further failure to take action on energy could leave more disabled people and others in fuel distress. The Implement a Social Energy Tariff for Disabled and Financially Vulnerable People has been posted on the petition's Parliament website here. At 10,000 signatures it would be entitled to a written response from the UK government. It states, prevent more people falling into fuel poverty by implementing a social energy tariff. An energy social tariff based on household income and household energy consumption could lift millions out of fuel poverty, including disabled and vulnerable people who are rationing energy. A consultation on support for energy bills was promised over a year ago. Failing to implement this policy could cost lives this winter. Further failure to take action on energy could leave more disabled people and others in fuel distress. For instance, disabled people can have higher energy use for mobility and health needs, and some are not charging essential equipment they need daily as they cannot afford their heating. We believe current cost of living payments are woefully inadequate, and a social tariff is needed urgently. The latest Ofgem energy price cap will be in place until June 30, 2024. You can find standing charges and unit rates per region on the Ofgem website here. In a similar move, Scotland's National Advice Service is calling for a UK-wide social energy tariff to be introduced to fix the broken market and help end fuel poverty. Advice Direct Scotland launched its campaign earlier this week as it revealed it has been dealing with a surge in customers being cut off from gas and electricity because they cannot afford to top up their prepayment meter. The charity, which operates the Energy Advice. Scot service on behalf of the Scottish Government, is calling for Chancellor Jeremy Hunt to bring forward plans for a social energy tariff when he announces the spring budget on March 6. Advice Direct Scotland said an opt-out social energy tariff, which would automatically put struggling households on the cheapest deal, is the only way to effectively end fuel poverty in the UK. It said the policy could be targeted at those most in need, with eligibility being determined by whether members of a household are in receipt of benefits or are on low incomes. The campaign is being supported by the Scottish Government, which does not have the power to introduce a social energy tariff on its own but wants UK ministers to act. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. New: get our money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community. Advice Direct Scotland said that between October and December last year it had recorded a 125% rise in the number of queries relating to self-disconnection, when someone cannot afford to top up their prepayment meter. You can contact Advice Direct Scotland on 0808 196 8660, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., or through the www.energyadvice.scot. Join our daily Record Money WhatsApp community here to receive alerts on the latest money news, from benefits to shopping deals.